And the first roll reversal is underway. Atlantis transitioning to a 70-degree left bank. Range to go now 367 nautical miles, altitude 166,000 feet. Atlantis descending at 138 feet per second.
Atlantis, Houston, energy, ground track, and nav are good.
Okay, Sid, we copy. Good nav and ground track.
That flight controllers have had a chance to process ground-based radar data and compare it to the onboard state vector, and they compared very, very well, indicating that the onboard guidance and navigation system is doing the job. Range to go now 280 nautical miles, altitude 153,000 feet. Atlantis now descending at 230 feet per second. Just about 10 minutes and 25 seconds away from touchdown.
Good tack ends on board. We'd like to take tack end.
Atlantis, Houston, you have a go to take tack ends.
Take tack end.
Commander Charlie Bolden will now be feeding tactical air navigation data in the form of range, elevation, and bearing information that's being received by the onboard units from radio beacons located at the shuttle landing facility. He'll be feeding that now into the general purpose computers for use as the best available data for guidance, navigation, and control. We're now 9 minutes away from touchdown on runway 33. Everything continuing to progress very smoothly. Onboard systems working very well. Guidance, navigation, and control software is doing the job as required. Atlantis is right on ground track. Energy profile is per the plan. At this point, there's no change to the weather forecast on the ground at the shuttle landing facility. We're still expecting winds out of the west-northwest at about 8 knots, gusting to 14. Atlantis now within 127 nautical miles of the shuttle landing facility. Altitude now 113,000 feet. Atlantis just crossing the Gulf Coast of Florida, now being picked up by long-range optics in the process of its second roll reversal. This roll reversal from a left bank to a right bank. Flying with a right wing low and the nose still at about 38 degrees high, angle of attack. Atlantis still bleeding off energy and maintaining heat buildup at the proper rates as Atlantis streaks across the Florida Peninsula.
Atlantis, Houston, take air data.
Roger, take air data.
Atlantis now into its third and final roll reversal. This will be the last energy management turn before arriving at the terminal area. Atlantis now on a 40-degree left bank, altitude 88,000 feet, descending at 215 feet per second, range to go 67 nautical miles. Should very shortly be seeing the forward reaction control system dump. That'll be outward firing reaction control system thrusters at the nose of the vehicle for about a 10-second pulse. Again, that evaluation is to check the feasibility of dumping about 2,400 pounds of propellant from the front end of the vehicle in the case of a return to launch site or transoceanic aboard landing. Atlantis beginning to level off now. A range of 60 nautical miles, arriving in the terminal area. Onboard guidance and navigation transitioning now to the terminal area energy management phase. In this phase, onboard guidance will be steering the vehicle to waypoint 1 and making any final bank maneuvers to slow the vehicle to subsonic speeds, at which point Commander Charlie Bolden will take command of the vehicle and steer it around the heading alignment turn. Altitude now 72,000 feet, descending at a rate of 250 feet per second. Range to go 40 miles. Although ground-based observations at the shuttle landing facility report some fog in the area, weather pilot John Blaha, who's flying the shuttle training aircraft in the area, reports that visibility on the heading alignment turn and approach to runway 33 is good.
Houston, update to your weather. It's 1,100 scattered, 6 miles visibility, fog, 5-knot headwind gusting to 8, 5-knot left cross gusting to 7, and confirm that you've selected close-in aim point. We're showing normalized touchdown 1,700 feet down the runway.
Okay, we confirm close-in aim point.
Range to go 30 miles, altitude 46,000 feet. Atlantis just about to go subsonic. Late risers in the Titusville area just about to get a wake-up call.
And Atlantis, Houston, the STA is reporting good visibility and no problem with the fog call from weather. Your energy looks good at HAC acquisition, Atlantis.
Okay, we copy, Sid.
Atlantis under manual control of the crew at this point. Turning on the heading alignment turn. This will be a 254-degree right overhead turn to line up on runway 33. Altitude now 29,000 feet. Range 23 nautical miles. Atlantis descending now at 403 feet per second.
Atlantis, Houston, slightly low at the 180.
Okay, we copy. Slightly low at the 180, Sid.
Altitude now 15,000 feet.
Atlantis Houston, we show you low at the 90, but converging to glide slope.
Okay, we copy, Sid. And Houston, Atlantis, we have the runway in sight, onboard nav and guidance look good.
Atlantis now processing data from the microwave landing system.
And we agree, Atlantis, we show you on glide slope, on center line.
Roger.
Crew Commander Charlie Bolden flying Atlantis to runway 33. Range now 13 miles, altitude 8,000 feet, descending at 160 feet per second. Altitude 2,000 feet, pre-flare maneuver underway. Take some of the steepness out of the angle of approach. Wheels coming down, final flare. Main gear touchdown. Bolden derotating the nose. Nose gear touchdown. Atlantis returns to the spaceport. Rolling out on runway 33.
Back. Houston, Atlantis, we'll stop.
Welcome back to the planet, Atlantis. Congratulations on an outstanding flight.
Roger.
This first in a series of missions to study Earth's environment from space has set the standard for those to follow.
And Sid, we're standing by for the post-landing deltas.
Atlantis Houston, no post-landing deltas.
All right, thanks very much.
There are no changes to the normal post-landing vehicle safing procedures for the crew aboard Atlantis. The flash evaporator system did its job down to about 100,000 feet. And from that point down, constant cooling was not a requirement.
Atlantis Houston, you have a go for APU shutdown.
Roger that, inward. RCS almost valve test is complete.
Okay, we copy that, Brian. Thank you.
This is Mission Control Houston, standing below the nose of the Space Shuttle Atlantis, waiting to greet the crew. On the left, Director of Flight Crew Operations, Donald Putty. In the middle, in the tan coat, new NASA Administrator, Daniel Golden. And on the right, STA weather pilot and shuttle astronaut, John Blaha.